What's up guys, I'm Shane and welcome to Spare Change. Here on the channel, you'll find videos about audio and video gear and reviews about media content like 4K Blu-rays. So if it's your first time here, consider becoming a subscriber. In for review today, we have the OG, 1978's Superman the movie on 4K Blu-ray. I won't be reviewing the movie itself, I'm just going to share with you my thoughts on the video and audio quality. Now for a few tech specs. The movie was shot on 35mm. It's got a 4K DI, it's rated PG-13. Runtime is 143 minutes. Aspect ratio is 235:1, so there will be black bars on your television. So how's this movie look, seeing as it was shot back in the 70s? Well, as far as detail is concerned, I thought it was pretty soft. Fine details like clothing textures or even facial features like pores, etc. weren't really there. I'll probably get some hate for this, but I think if you were to shoot something in 720p and upscale it to 4K, you may have similar results. Now, I'm not saying this looks bad, as it does have that cinematic film look. But if you plan on buying this in hopes of 4K detail and color, you may want to grab another title. And speaking of color, the color palette in this does look flat. If you're coming from the 1080p Blu-ray, you may find that looks brighter with higher contrast than this 4K version. Although the boosted contrast on the regular Blu-ray does have some black crush, whereas the 4K version does retain better shadow detail. Black levels are somewhat more grayish here than the standard version, so you may be tempted to touch that contrast slider on your TV. Spectral highlights do pop up here and there, notably the silver shiny outfits on Krypton or the glowing crystals, but nothing was really crazy vibrant or vivid.
That's a bad outfit!
Audio gets a fresh new Dolby Atmos mix, and I thought it was done very nicely with overhead effects that always match the visuals on screen. The credits that fly in during the beginning of the movie shoot in from back, overhead to front speakers, and the Jor-El voiceover in Chapter 3 caught me by surprise as his voice now surrounded you through all the speakers. Bass response had some good weight during the big moments, with the explosion in Chapter 35 being the standout. Otherwise, I'd say bass wasn't reference quality. For me, the best part of this new mix would be the musical score. It has a nice wide upfront presence that gently spreads out to the surround speakers. Dialogue was clean and crisp without any issues. So for audio, I'm gonna go with an 8. I enjoyed this new mix, and as you may expect, this isn't a heavy action movie with crazy dynamics. Overhead speakers were used effectively, and the score I thought was the best part. For video, I'm probably gonna get flamed for this, but if I was rating this on what I think people expect from a 4K HDR/Dolby Vision transfer, I'm gonna go with a 6.8. No, it's not full of fine detail, and no, there isn't rich, vibrant HDR colors. And I know you won't be pulling this out to demo your 4K display. This, however, is clean and does have a cinematic film look. Oh, and there is some light grain in this too. Now for me, I'm a fan. I think this is still one of the best comic book movies out there, and this is the best it's ever looked. Now, if you want to grab this disc, I'll leave links down below in the description. Leave us a comment, let us know what you thought about this 4K transfer. Be sure to check us out on social media, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys again in the next one.